Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Here we go. My name is KEstes, and this is my informative speech for Communications 101. I have a good friend who is 37 years old and was recently getting married for the first time. As the wedding date drew near, I began to notice that she was overwhelmed and stressed out. Although this day was one of the most important days of her life, she did not seem to be enjoying it. This person, who happens to be the mother of 4 young children, as we all know, playing the role of mommy causes stress alone. But when you add the many preparations that go along with planning a wedding, she was beginning to experience stress overload. Life for people in modern society today can be filled with deadlines, frustrations, and many demands. These situations can ultimately cause us stress. In small doses, stress can be helpful and can help us perform better under pressure and motivate us to do our best. But when you're constantly running in emergency mode, your body and your mind can pay the price. Beyond a certain point, stress stops being helpful and starts causing major damage to your health, your mood, your productivity, your relationships, and your overall quality of life. The emotions of the body are the main contributors to stress. When a person is having an ordinary calm day, they will have very low levels of stress. But if a person is having a terrible day or even full of fun and excitement, as like the wedding, their stress levels can be very high. Stress has many causes, and these causes vary from person to person. Causes of stress are called stressors. Everyone has to deal with stressors, and not all stressors are bad. Stressors are anything that cause stress. It could be anything from waiting in the line at the grocery store to your wedding day. Stress happens to all of us, but especially those who have many responsibilities. From students like us that have a midterm due or just an overload of information that we have to remember, all the way to the father of 3 who just lost his job and needs to put dinner on the table. These types of stress, as well as many others, play a huge role in our life and can seriously affect us physically. Stress overload or chronic stress is the most harmful form of stress. Some symptoms that cause stress overload or chronic stress some of the symptoms that stress causes is pain of any kind, heart disease, depression, obesity, autoimmune diseases, skin conditions like eczema, digestive problems, sleep problems. Chronic stress can raise our blood pressure, suppress the immune system, increase the risk of heart attack and stroke, contribute to infertility, and speed up the aging process. There are numerous warning signs of chronic stress, and some of these warning signs include headaches, neck aches, backaches, upset stomach, irregular heartbeat, muscle twitching, jittering, irritability, fatigue, depression, nightmares. These warning signs should always be looked at in clusters. Just having one of these signs does not necessarily mean that you're suffering from chronic stress. But if you suffer from 2 or more of these warning signs, you may want to seek help from a doctor or a trained professional. There are a number of ways to deal with stress. Some people turn to alcohol, drugs, or some even turn to food. But there are many more helpful ways to manage stress. Massage has shown to be an effective method of reducing stress and releasing tension. Eating healthy foods helps. Exercise really helps. Some ways you could just try to reduce the number of stressors in your life, or just learn to say no. Try to take time out for yourself and laugh a lot. Remember that long-term exposure to stress can lead to serious health problems. Chronic stress disrupts nearly every system in our body. And by knowing the warning signs, we have a better chance of reducing stress, living a longer and less stressful life. Thank you. Again, my name is KEstes, and this is my informative speech for Communications 101.